The dead don't hurt. As with any review, this may contain spoilers. I enjoyed the movie. I do have two issues, which I'll get to later. The story is directed, written, and starred by Viggo Mortensen. I enjoy his work and look forward to it whenever I see his name attached to a film. The story takes place in the Western US in the 1860s. Olsen, a Danish immigrant played by Viggo Mortensen, meets Vivienne, a French immigrant played by Vicky Krieps, I believe that's how you pronounce it. They form a relationship and Olsen takes Vivienne to his home and they start a life together. This time period is during the Civil War and Olsen joins the Union. Weston, played by McLeod, is the son of a powerful rancher who feels entitled to whatever he wants in the town. Weston pursues Vivienne and commits a violent act. When Olsen returns from the war, he and Vivienne reconnect and have to face the truth of what has happened since the departure. Looking back, the story is both tragic and powerful. The heart of the movie is Vivienne. Her energy and uncompromising independence make the character the highlight of the story. She exudes strength but is not afraid to show vulnerability. Of all the characters, Vivienne has the most complete story arc. Something interesting the movie did was how it told the story. The story was told in reverse in a sense. The film started close to the end and we got flashbacks of how Olsen and Vivienne came to be. The story would go from the present time to flashbacks and vice versa. And the way it was executed didn't make it confusing. That format provided an extra layer that suited the story well. As I mentioned earlier, I have two issues with the story. These two issues kept the story from being great. I enjoy watching Viggo Mortensen, but he seems to gravitate towards characters who are low energy, don't smile much, and sometimes don't seem happy. As the writer of the story, this is the character that he wrote and portrayed, but I was missing some life and happiness from the character. From the beginning to the end, his character is very much the same when it comes to his expressions. In the happier times, I want him to be happy. We all express happiness and overall emotions in various ways, but I do feel that this character could have been richer and more well-rounded with him expressing more than he did. That's going to be subjective, but the main issue I had with the story was the finale. I couldn't help but feel that there were scenes missing. Olsen goes after someone that I won't spoil, however, if you see the trailer, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. Olsen going after that character makes sense, but the way it was executed with him finding that character didn't work for me. It was too straight to the point without showing the audience how he found the character. The way the finale was told forces the audience to piece the puzzles together, which could work, but in this case, I wanted to see the puzzle in the movie. The film is over 2 hours long. Cutting out some scenes to include the scenes that I felt were missing from the finale, I think would have benefited the story. Overall though, the movie was good and it may be worth watching. If you stuck around this long, why not give the video a like and subscribe? It's free. Also check out my other videos. Leave a comment and let me know what you think of the film. See you in the next review.